you guys, welcome back to another Dollar Tree walkthrough. I hope you all are doing amazing and I hope you all are ready to see what goodies we found at the Dollar Tree today. So just know that the items that I'm sharing are new items to my store, at least I think they are. Sometimes I forget, but just keep in mind that everything I show at my store, you may not find at your store or you've had previously. But starting off, I wanted to share some of their Christmas bags with you. I loved this little lantern-filled snowman. I thought that was so pretty. Then they had a couple other choices with snowmen on them. I loved the red foiling on these. I thought that that added a really nice touch. And they also had this one here in the red. These are a larger size and they're $1.50. Then I saw this and I automatically thought of junk journaling. I'm a junk journaler and that reminded me of a stamp, but I thought it was so cute. I loved the sides with the holly berries. I thought that that was really pretty. They also had this one here, which reminded me more of like a vintage style. Then they had this really cute little house. And then here is another stamp gift bag, which, reminds me of junk journaling. Just kind of doing an overview here, and automatically I was drawn to this adorable bag with these little puppies. How cute are those little golden retrievers or yellow labs? Not quite sure. They kind of look like golden retrievers. I also saw these here. They really look like inspired by Thomas Kincaid. I love the cross at the top of that tree. I thought that this was such a beautiful gift bag. This would be something that would be really nice to maybe frame if you could. It is an odd shape, but you guys, I thought it was beautiful. Then they had this one here. I love that it looks lit up. I don't know how they make these bags look so real, but I think that these are so pretty. Then these little tags here caught my eye. They reminded me of vintage tags with that Santa and the tree. Now this here only comes with 6. They do have individual bells on them, but I don't know, you guys. I think that that's kind of pricey. Then you have these that are $8 with the mini bows. I'm sorry, they're not $8. They come with 8 tags and they're $1.50. Here is another one of the tags with bells, and they had this one here as well. Again, these only come with 6. And here are more of the other style tags, and these come with 12. Moving on to the toy aisle, I just wanted to share a couple items that I thought would be great for stocking stuffers or just smaller gifts. You can always gift these to children's hospitals, but these are little activity sets. Some are coloring and some are magnetic. They came in several different Disney and Marvel character designs. I just thought that they were cute. They've had these for quite a while, but I wanted to share them because these are always a great gift. These are pour and putties and you can paint them, so I thought that that was pretty cool. They have these puzzles with 100 pieces in each. Now, I will say that sometimes Dollar Tree has a hit or miss puzzle selection, but these look really great. They are longer and skinny, perfect to fit in a stocking. And I also saw these, which just brought me back. This kind of reminded me of Lisa Frank, not as bright, but they definitely had similarities. My dad has always put these in our stockings. Then down the beauty section, I saw this here. This is the brightening makeup remover. And this is by Hydro Beauty. They come with 25 individually wrapped makeup wipes, and these have vitamin C in them. They also had this one for softening, and it has a coconut extract. They also had this last one here, and this is the cucumber extract. And this is for hydrating. They also had this must-have beauty flat top foundation brush. It also comes with a little cover case, which I thought would be great for traveling. Again, you guys, I keep saying stocking stuffers, but these would truly be perfect. They also had this one here, and this is for powder. And then they also had a blush brush. And this one, again, has a case. Must Have Beauty also has these makeup blending sponges. They come 2 in a pack, and I saw 2 different color choices to choose from. Now, I did see this just sitting on its own. It's Be Pure's apple scented bath soak, and this feels like a powder. It doesn't feel like salts. Be Pure put out these really cool little bath salt fizzies. Now, this one here is in a cocoa scent, which I thought was perfect for this time of year. I thought that that was pretty fun. They also had this one here, and it didn't have a scent on it. They had the one with the heart, which I thought was cute, and it's strawberry scented. And then they also had this one, which is strawberry scented as well. And then Be Pure also had out this pumpkin scented bath set. This one here is pumpkin scented bath confetti, which I thought was really fun. They also had the bath powder as well in this little pouch. It didn't feel like a ton was in here, probably just enough for maybe one use or two uses. And then they also had this little bath fizzy, and when I went to smell it, you guys, I could smell the pumpkin through it. It smelled like pumpkin spice. Now, I've never seen this brand here before, but this is by NYNY Beauty. It has 5 pairs of fake eyelashes, and the glue is actually included, which I thought was pretty cool for $1.25. Then I had to share their sock selection, you guys. They have new Popeye socks, which I thought were absolutely adorable, and I could not believe my eyes. I finally found some strawberry shortcake socks at my Dollar Tree. I was so excited. Then I saw that they had Ferris Bueller's Day Off. If you're an 80s or 90s baby, you know what's up. They also had Tetris socks, which I thought was really fun. I used to love that game. And then I saw 2 new pairs of socks that were Grease inspired, which I thought that that was pretty cool as well. That was something I used to watch as a kid. Then I saw that Essentials had out some new canvas totes, and I thought that these looked really nice. They're 11 by 10 and a half, and they are collapsible storages. These were the different prints that I saw. This one they didn't have on display, so I wanted to make sure to share it. They also had this one here, more of a neutral color, more subtle. Now these here do not come with lids, it's just the base part of the container. They also had this one here, which again is more neutral. It is a gray color. And then as you can see, they have this blue one here with the stripes next to it. It's like blue and taupe. Okay, so moving on, I wanted to share these. I know that they've had these previously, but I couldn't remember if they've changed the material on this. It's a clear storage container for like pillows or linens or maybe clothes that get put away for the winter or summer, but the texture was definitely different. It felt more like a tarp texture. So let me know if they've had these ones. I did only see them in these 2 different sizes, but they do have zipper closures. Now I wanted to share these different car scents because these are perfect for stocking stuffers, especially for the men in your lives, because we all know how hard it is to shop for them sometimes. And I just wanted to point out that these are $1.50. Now this is something new to me, but eCircuit came out with a USB-A and a USB-B import adapter. And I thought that that was pretty cool. I had never seen this, so let me know if this is new or just new to me. Because sometimes I skip over things sometimes, you guys. Now this is something else that caught my eye that I hadn't seen before. This is by Painting, and it's a paint edge trimmer. So I thought that that was really nice that Dollar Tree is now offering things like this at Dollar Tree. I believe that this is $1.50 though, you guys. Then they also had this paint scraper, which was new to me. I hadn't seen this before either. Then I headed down the pet section and I saw that they had these new dog toys. They are Halloween dog toys. I thought that that was pretty hilarious. So they had this one of Jason, and then they had his knife. Yes, you guys, that is Jason's knife. That's interesting to have as a dog toy. I don't know. Let me know if I'm the only one that feels that way. But I also saw this. This was on a display, and These are new to me. They're like a hard plastic and they're jewelry containers, but they're like travel containers, which I thought was so convenient. I love that. I only saw them in black and teal. Make sure you guys check out the inside because some do look better than others. Then I saw this pack of conversation cards, and this is relationship talk. I thought that that was kind of fun. You can add that into your spouse's stocking or significant other's stocking, and I thought that those would be really fun. They come with 108. Then I saw some new cosmetic bags, which I thought were really fun. They are on the louder side, but I don't know. I really liked these. They were the perfect size. They had the gold zipper, they had the fabric zipper tie. On the inside, I will say that it's not like a rubber lined, it's more like a cloth. So it may be a little bit harder to clean the inside of these, but you could probably grab like a wipe and wipe it out. It won't be as easy. I wish that they would have had the fabric from the outside on the inside. That would have made it really easy to clean. But I thought that these were really fun. Then I also saw that they had these little fuzzy heart keychains. These are always really fun to add into stocking stuffers. You could hang it on the outside of a present that's wrapped. That would be really cute as well, especially the red one, but they did have several different colors. Then I saw this really cute book club kit. It includes 20 voting cards, 20 page booklets, 9 stickers, and 4 bookmarks. So if you know anybody that loves reading, this would be a fun little added gift to a book maybe. I had to share this journal with you. It says, God is good all the time, and I'm living that right now, you guys. That is something that I repeat to myself because we've been going through some family changes, and that just stood out to me. So I wanted to share it for those of you who are feeling the same way. These are by Centos. They are a bouncy putty, which I thought was really fun stocking stuffer idea. Then I saw these really pretty, nice wine glasses. And you guys, they felt quality and the color was so pretty in person. I did see that they had several different glasses to choose from, and these are by the brand Gibson. I loved the texture on all of the choices of these glasses. I thought that they were really nice. The quality was there. They were not very thin. They were a good thickness, so you can make sure that they don't break easily. And they weren't too bottom heavy to where it's kind of uncomfortable when you're holding the glass. But I only did see these specific designs in the shorter glasses. They didn't have the matching ones in the taller ones, but I did see these tall glasses. Now, these were really nice as well. The base is a little bit heavier than the top, but if I was in need of tall glasses, I would definitely pick these up. They were really, really nice. Then I saw this beautiful gift bag that I had to share. It has a ton of little Christmas trees on it, but I loved the colors and the gold foiling. If you are more simplistic and you like the simple things, this just says let it snow and it has silver glitter dots. And I thought that that was so simple yet pretty. They also had this really fun gift bag that says nice list, naughty list, Santa, ho ho ho. It was just really cute. Okay, now this one I loved. It literally has a shaker, like a shaker card in it, built in. They had 3 different designs to choose from. I'm not even gonna lie, I automatically thought of junk journaling with that, just cutting it out and using the actual shaker card. I thought that that was so, so cool. So they had the nutcracker, they also had Santa, and then they had the gingerbread. I loved the nutcracker and I loved the gingerbread. I thought that those were so, so cute. Now, I normally don't share items in the bonus section, but this caught my eye. I really believe that this was definitely worth $5. It was very nice. It reminds me of the vintage glass boxes like this. You could put jewelry in it. You could gift jewelry in this. I thought that that was beautiful. Then I wanted to share these 3 little flowers. They're like a decor piece. They were distressed with this brownish taupe color, and I just thought that these were pretty. They kind of felt like plaster, in between plaster and wood. I don't know how to describe it. They are hollow. I loved the sunflower. But I just thought that these were cute for accent pieces in your home for decor. They also had these new choices in canvas art. I loved that these had like the silver foiling on them. They had several different choices. They also had this one here, which I thought was pretty fun. It kind of gives me more of like a country vibe or maybe in a kid's room. They also had this one here that I had never seen before and this one as well. Those three look like they could definitely go together. So I came across this Ioni display and they had a ton of new things. This is a blush stick in cherry. They also had it in raspberry. They also had this face and body illuminator, and this is for a shimmer finish. Then they had this finishing spray in the glow mist. This is for a dewy finish. Now these here are eyeshadow sticks. It says Smooth Glide High Impact Color. This one here is actually in the color black. They also had this one here, and this is in the color brown. They had this one in the color beige. Then up on this row, telling you guys, they had several different things. This is a plumping gloss stick, and this is vibrant coral red. They also had this plumping gloss stick, and this is in the color nude pink. They also had these lip oils in soft pink, and this scent is sweet almond. And then they had this one here, and this one is also sweet almond in the color red. They had matte lipstick. This is plum rose. So it looks like they had two choices for each, except for the eyeshadow sticks. This one is warm toffee. Then they had liquid lipstick. And then in the liquid lipstick, they had Bloody Mary, and this one is chocolate martini. Ione also had this display of different nail polish colors. I didn't get a great view of this, you guys, because I was literally checking out. But that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed coming along with me to the Dollar Tree. You guys be safe, be blessed, and I hope to see you in the next one.